I also wanted to share these with y'all. These are some compasses I designed. They're 3D printed. The idea was kind of born out of frustration with regular compasses. A lot have some strange little attachment to hold the pencil, or the golden carpenter type, or just really fiddly. You have to whittle the pencil down to fit in there, and it doesn't hold the setting very well. So I kind of snapped, and I drew these up. This is the second version, and since I've had some laying around, I've lost my other compasses, and I ain't even mad. These are so much better. So most people think a compass is just for drawing a circle, except for carpenters who probably think it's for scribe and trim and the like. Drawing circles is fun, but I use it for layout almost exclusively. So if I want to space out some screw holes on a board, for instance, I just, divide that into thirds. You kind of guess 1, 2, 3. Well, that's close enough, isn't it? There you go. There's a center punch. You're ready to go. Just like that. So these compasses will hold more than just a pencil. That was kind of the motivation. I wanted to be able to hold a Sharpie, especially because I'm often marking on metal and plastic and stuff, and it's pretty rare to find a compass that holds a Sharpie well. So yeah, the diameter of clamp here is adjusted by changing the indexing of this ring. You can see it a little clearer on this one. There's some dots on there. The dots correspond to the thickness that it holds. To change the setting, you loosen the screw. The screw's actually held in there with a nut that you can't see, and that keeps it from wiggling around. That's an improvement on the second version. So there's setting 2 for something thicker like a pen. Whoop. Whatever you want to hold, it'll hold it. It does hold its setting pretty well. That pen's a little bit bendy, but you get the idea. Here's the Sharpie. Say we want to mark this piece of wax. It's a silly thing to mark, but it's what's around. There you go. Could do a tangent. Say we want a tangent to the 2 corners. That is, let's do 1.25 inches. So that would be 2.5 inch diameter. Come like this, come like that. Put the point right in the middle. This is the funniest material. Whoop. There you go. Another thing that this does is you can change out the point. So you can see these two have different points. This one's got a stubbier one. This is the one I keep in my tool belt. And this one I keep in my toolbox. We'll change out the point on this one here. So you just knock out the wedge like that. And it will accommodate a pretty wide range of diameters in there. And it's also, the facets on here are at 120 degrees, so you can grab a hexagonal thing like a hex key, for instance. This focus is probably going all over the place, sorry for that. So with this you can use it to scribe up to an edge, or you can actually reach around an obstruction. Here we go, the pencil in there. So I can line that up with the feeler there, like that. And if I have a box top or something I want to scribe to the material underneath, like that, I can actually reach around like so. I think we might have a little too much overhang there. And it'll follow that contour and all its imperfections. That is handy. Obviously, the closer the pencil tip is to the feeler, the more accurate it is. So yeah, here they are. If you want to have your own, I posted the files on Thingiverse, so you can print one out, or maybe your friend has a 3D printer and can help you out. What you need are a M5 flathead screw, and you have to file some more flats on there. As you can see, the head is modified. You need an M5 nut on the inside, which is kind of optional, and then a washer and a thumb nut or wing nut or something like that. The wedge can be 3D printed, but I just made this one out of wood because it looks nice. Yeah, there you go. Thanks for watching.